we are recipients of this news about some health information we have. Not even 10 years ago, probably not even 5 years ago, we had it like this, Thank God for the computer. Thank God for social media and for us to be able to communicate better, that we now have information at our fingertips that usually was reserved for certain professionals. But we know, so we are compelled to tell. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. And here we have an image of the human cell. We see various compartments and parts of the cell. And we see that it has the lysosome, we see the nuclei, nucleolus, nucleus, we see the mitochondria, the endoplasmics, the smooth and the rough ones, Golgi complex, and microtubules and ribosomes, etc. But the focus of our presentation this evening will be on the mitochondria. This mitochondria, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, is turning the world upside down. Look, this is a small thing, because the cell is so small that you cannot see the human cell with the naked eyes. But can you imagine the organelles, which just as how the body has organs, liver, we have spleen, kidney, heart and brain, etc. Inside of the cell, they're called organelles. And we see the different parts of the cristae, and we see the matrix, which is part of this mitochondria. And we have several components, as I was saying earlier, but this little fellow here is turning heads, creating waves, because it is performing not only the function of making energy for the body, but it is performing, we are told, more than 500 functions in the cell. That even though the cell has human nucleus, human DNA, it is the DNA of the mitochondria. Yes, the mitochondria is the only organelle in the cell that has its own DNA separate and apart from the nucleus. And it is this DNA that is running the affairs of the cell and is in charge of the cell cycle. It's in charge of the messengers inside of, they're getting messages to the different organelles and communications inside of the cell. It is in charge. It is in charge of making the energy, and it is in charge of working along with its own glutathione as a powerful antioxidant to clean out the cell of cellular debris and keeping free radicals and reactive oxidant species in check. So this organelle is given to you by God. After he gave you life, God gave you the mitochondria to sustain life and to maintain life, so that you can get up every morning and you are still able to breathe, walk, talk, wink, blink, think, and 10,000 other things. So we give God thanks for this precious organelle, and we are very grateful. As we go to the next slide, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bevan Elliott, he is greatly responsible for much of what we are going to be talking about today. Dr. Elliott's research indicates that whatever affects health the most, what affects health the most is the health of the what? Mitochondria. You literally cannot be your healthiest unless your mitochondria are at their best. Now, many things make the body work. But Dr. Elliott, along with thousands of scientists studying the mitochondria, is telling us that you can't be your best. You can't be your healthiest if the mitochondria is not functioning well. Are your mitochondria functioning well? We have so many mitochondria in the body, 100,000 trillion. Can you wrap your head around that figure? Mitochondria is inside of our body. So, and each mitochondria contains 17,000 little assembly lines to make ATP. Now, can you see what's happening there? And we need to make 530 quintillion molecules of ATP every second. And that is like 0.5 gram per second, or a small raisin. So we need to make our body's weight in ATP each day to execute the functions of the body. It's an amazing thing, like a Rolex watch behind the scenes are taking place just for you to be alive every second. Now, if the health of the mitochondria can be improved, and you have more mitochondria that are what? Bigger, and are more energetic, your overall health can improve. Do you see the secret of health? Do you see the secret? We may not necessarily need another surgery or another round of drugs or another set of procedures. What we need to do is to get our mitochondria bigger, more energetic, then our health can be improved. Because as we age, modern day life is an assault on the human body. And it damages this mitochondria. And we may not have the right amount of mitochondria in each cell, and therefore the cell struggles. We may not have the big mitochondria in need, so we are struggling even more, and there is damage. And we are sad to report that even the drugs that we take, prescribed drugs, are part of the reason for damaging our mitochondria. Also, the poor diet that we have, it does not contain the nutrients to support the mitochondria. And our general lifestyle habits and practices is making the mitochondria even weaker. Now, while that slide remains, there is a Dr. Bruce Cohen. I've always have to try and remember what he said. If your mitochondria are not working right, they are not going to make enough ATP, and that is when you start getting the energy failure, power cut, blackout. And that is essentially what a mitochondria disease is, not making enough energy. The mitochondria not making enough ATP to meet the needs of the energy requirements of all the organs of your body. That is what we call mitochondrial disease. And that is why we are happy for what Dr. Elliott and other scientists are telling us, to get our mitochondria right. We didn't even know, because many of us who did some form of biology in high school, we were, yes, mitochondria, I heard that word before. And we tried to fresh up the brain to remember it, because we don't have this conversation often with our doctors when we visit our doctors, that they hardly tell us about the mitochondria. So, but we are told that we need to get our mitochondria right. And when that happens, we'll watch our body begin to rebuild, restore, and rejuvenate. You see how God is amazing? The system does not want us to hear. But here comes a little company out of Washington, USA, that is giving us information that we have not had in the last 20, 30, or 40 years, and some of us have never had before. What? The mitochondria. And some of us call it the mighty mitochondria, because of the critical role that it plays in our overall health and well-being. All right, so Lady Nadine, other slide, please, and thanks for the effort. So, ladies and gentlemen, the human body is made up of cells that which are powered. Okay, something has upgraded here. Thank you. So, I can put on there's something now. Okay, the camera is still not able to open. All right, good. So the human body is made, it is there. Thank you so much. Our amazing engineer. Thank you, Sir Townsend, for figuring things out so we can get on with some aspects of this functionality. So the human body is made up of cells approximately 73 trillion, which are powered by the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. Next slide, please, and thanks. The mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell. It converts fat and carbohydrates into energy called ATP, along with oxygen. So ATP is a cell currency because every single thing in the body needs to purchase with ATP, which mitochondria makes. As a matter of fact, everything on the planet that needs to move or grow needs mitochondria. So mitochondria being the powerhouse of the cell, it is the main site of ATP production. It also plays a vital role in calcium storage, apoptosis. It also programs cell death. The cell cycle, cell death, is governed by the mitochondria. Detoxification of the liver, for example, as one of the major organs of detoxification, is done by the mitochondria. Getting rid of waste is a critically important thing in the human body. Dr. Joel Fuhrman is on record to say he believes that humans have become a weaker version of humans. Why would you say that, Dr. Fuhrman? Because we are not able to fight bacteria and viruses as our parents and foreparents once did. We're not even able to get rid of waste. So, ladies and gentlemen, admittedly, we are faced and bombarded with toxins of different levels, electromagnetic chaos, these things that high tension wires and cell sites and cell towers and these electrical things that runs in our houses. These are things that bombard us along with toxins. 80,000 chemicals are bombarding us every day, especially 15,000 that is in our food supply. We can't get rid of waste. And we have become weakened because of human things. It's humans cause it, It's not aliens from outer space come fast with the switches and cause glitches. We are making errors in judgment. Sad to say, some humans are playing gods in people's lives. They have so much money now that they want to go outer space. That is one thing. But now they're up in our face with it. Want to alter human genes, alter DNA and genes in food, playing God with different animals and cloning animals and what I think. No wonder God said, man, if I don't short the days, then these guys are gonna kill themselves off. So we are very happy that with all that is happening, God has things under control and will not allow the foolishness and the stupidity and greed and ego of man to take us over completely and mess us up. Are you happy for that, friends? So we are weakened versions of humans, but we're getting things better. Humans cannot survive without mitochondria. Straight up, straightforward. The mitochondria that we are not taught enough about. We cannot survive without them. But one of the things we are doing most every day is to damage them inadvertently, ignorantly. Because those who smoke, those who drink alcoholic beverages, those who like a lot of sugary things, and those who eat a lot of refined, processed, ultra-processed food. And I could mention several other things, including medication. We are damaging ourselves and didn't even know. But let's move on to another part of the conversation in order to make progress. Now, what happens when mitochondria are low? When mitochondria are damaged, mitochondrial disease results. It can cause a vast array of health concerns, cardiovascular, meaning your heart and the 26,000 miles of blood vessels. Your heart has to beat 100,000 times today to pump your 6 quarts of blood 1,000 times up and more through your body. You cannot do that with a heart that is weak. You need a heart that is strong. And your heart has been beating, what Dr. Samuel said, from the 16th week of your development in a mother's womb. So we need to do things to strengthen the heart, not to weaken it. And we didn't know that things we are doing is damaging our heart and blood vessels. Neurological issues, the brain. The brain cells may have more mitochondria in it than any other organ, maybe except the heart. So many of us are having neurological issues Like what? Alzheimer's dementia, Parkinson's, schizophrenia, MS. To some degree, it is responsible for the psychiatric disorders, stress, anxiety, depression, mood issues, and imbalances of the brain because the mitochondria energy in the brain cell is not right. The brain's praying. Am I making sense to you this evening, friends? You always wonder what on earth is happening. How come I can't remember things? How come I'm in decline so rapidly? What happened to my brain? I don't feel like myself. And you run into the doctor to different tests. So, doc, what happened to my brain? It's the mitochondria in the brain not firing as well. The light is getting dim. The energy is getting low. And things are getting slow. And you're not as energetic as, and you're not old enough. Many times young people haven't seen a moment because the brain ain't working well, because the mitochondria is not working well. Renal failure. More than 100,000 Jamaicans need to be dialyzed every week because of kidney failure. And it's a big business. Many men and doctors and entrepreneurs want to make some big money, make us start a renal clinic because it's $15,000 on the low end for one 3 or 4 hour visit to get your blood clean up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to pay attention to our kidneys, your gut, from the back of your throat to the back door, 30 feet. We can't allow it to malfunction. If you use the bathroom and you see blood in your stool, check it out. As a matter of fact, I want to encourage you that whenever you make a deposit in the bowl, don't be too stush to look at your tush, because it is telling a story of what is going on inside of your body. Check it out, man. The shape of it, if it sink or if it swim, the shape of it. I said that the smell of it and the length. Look at that, but I won't burn you with the details. Bristol's stools chart. Bristol University in England, a couple of years ago, did a major study on your stool because it is important for you to know something. So don't just flush it. Take a look at it and see what it is trying to tell you. Gas, heartburn, acid indigestion, all kind of things like that. Pay attention to those things. Pulmonary, your lungs. Are you breathing well? Are you struggling? Check it out. Fix it. Erectile dysfunction. Men, erectile dysfunction is greatly a heart problem. Blood vessel problem. Blood is not flowing like when you were younger. But hold on, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm realizing? Many of the people that buy in Viagra and Cialis are not old men so much anymore, you know. We are hearing that the schoolboys are buying these things. What is happening to our young men that they believe they have to get help at that age and stage? And guess what them do? They mix up all kind of different drinks when they're doing. I can't call the names, but I think you know some of them. They mix them up to try and get some help. And I don't know, as a teenager, young person in their 20s or even 30s, why they are struggling to get it going. But something is wrong with our men. And one of the reasons is that we're not making enough testosterone. You see, the soy products, watch them. The soy products estradiol, a type of estrogen that comes from plants that are genetically modified, causing our men to be producing more estrogen and less testosterone. So our men are being feminized. Our boys are behaving and becoming girls. And our men are becoming a little, you know what I'm saying? Something fishy going on around here. But we're not altogether blaming the men, because people are working experiments and they don't business who live and who dies, whose lives are affected, and they are performing experiments on God's people. My God, may God help us. But men, don't lose your manhood. Fight. Fight for your right. We need the men to be men. And women, when your body is making excess estrogen, it can cause breast cancer. Too much of anything, not good. It has to be balanced. So we have to pay attention to some of the things. Soy products have not become, it's not so good. Soy news is not so good anymore. It's not sad. And guess what? Most of the things we buy from the supermarket are soy related. What do we eat these days? You're asking me. Only God alone knows what we can eat and to be safe, because they mess with everything. We have to search our food as we search for our spouse. So for infertility issue, some of the same thing. Infertility issue. Persons trying to get pregnant and can't get pregnant. Hormonal imbalances for the women. Too much acid in the vagina for the women. And the men not making enough sperm. The sperm counts are low. And they're not as virile because they become 1 minute men. I wonder what is happening, my Lord. Let me move on to vision issues. Many people are having glaucoma, cataract, macular degeneration, detached retina, floaters. The eyes are getting weak and blurry, and they're not strong. And you go to the doctor, you get glasses, stronger ones each time. Some having contact lenses. But ladies and gentlemen, we are in trouble, and we need to fix our mitochondria. The next slide, please, my friend. Yes, please. So the mitochondria is in charge of regulating inflammation in the body. But when the mitochondria malfunctions, it's one of the reasons for inflammation out of control. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, ladies and gentlemen, causes cardiovascular diseases, breast cancer, liver cancer, arthritis and joint pain, allergies, eye diseases, asthma, diabetes. I hear a man say, die or beat this. Colitis, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, irritable bowel syndrome. 95% of the diseases that affects mankind is caused by inflammation. The mitochondria doesn't have the control because we don't have the energy, because the system and our choices have messed up the mitochondria, and we're operating on fumes instead of right fuel. That need to be fixed. The next slide, please, and thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, when the mitochondria not working well, the liver doesn't work well. Inflammation is rife. And because of the massive amount of inflammation going on in the body, your liver is producing excessive amount of cholesterol. Why? Because there's so much damage in the blood vessels, on the organs. It is just putting out cholesterol crazy. Cholesterol not bad, But because this find cholesterol at the scene of the crime, they says cholesterol caused the murder. No. Cholesterol has to be at the scene of the crime, because when damage is done, cholesterol is the healer, part of the healing system of the body. But doctor blame cholesterol and say you have to be on statins. And many times they frighten you and say cholesterol out of control. Put you on these statins. The statins block the liver from producing cholesterol. But here's the problem with that. It also blocks the pathway that makes CoQ10. The organ of the heart cannot function without CoQ10. So they tell us, they give us statins, which are the cholesterol lowering drug, the umbrella term, to reduce cholesterol to prevent heart attack. And in essence, their response is going to be responsible for your heart attack. Now, it's a pity. We need to pray for the system because they have lost their way. The system has become broken. And guess what? The amount of money that is made from the broken system, they ain't going to fix it anytime soon. Cholesterol is a repair of the body. and we need it. But the system is determined to make a mess of the information, a lot of information that mislead us about cholesterol. But cholesterol is actually good. Okay, so let us move on to the next slide, please. I don't know what all this is about this evening, but we are getting somewhere. So, but look at it now. To all the problems that we were mentioning about damaged mitochondria, dysfunctional mitochondria, diseased mitochondria, mitochondria that is in deficit, how do we repair mitochondrial damage or prevent mitochondrial damage? Drum roll. Ultra Mito Restore, Ultra Mito Rejuvenate. Listen, Mr. Clive, what are these things? Ultra Mito Restore works from inside out, growing mitochondria to increase, listen to this now, cellular energy. Increase cellular energy. If most of the diseases and the issues in our tissues are caused by decreased and diminishing mitochondrial energy, what is going to happen when you turn it up again? Functions you lost are going to be restored. Because when the mitochondria grows, cellular energy increases and provide our body with the nutritional resources to restore and rejuvenate and repair itself physically and emotionally. They restore, the one you take under your tongue, the oil, I call it. But then they rejuvenate now. Our topical gel works from the outside in on areas of specific concern. It is highly recommended for anything that affects your hair, scalp, skin that you're in, any place on your body in an unwanted way. It also penetrates deep, kind of just like a lotion, you know. It penetrates deep to affect tendons and ligaments and muscles and joints that may be experiencing discomfort, mobility issues, lack of feeling, or poor circulation. Look at that. Oftentimes, the elderly persons, nowadays 40, 50, 60 or more, are told that you have poor circulation issue. But this product, massage it in, man, the mitochondria restored and circulation is improved. This is good news for modern man. The next slide, please, my sister. Thank you. Now, this is what Rejuvenate looks like. Profound, comes as a gel, as a balm within this 4 ounces of Rejuvenate power. Then let us look at what the Restore looks like. Ultra Mito Restore 3.0. It comes with a dropper. And you drop certain milliliters under your tongue, and it's absorbed sublingually straight into the blood, straight to the cell, and cross the lipid bilayers of the cell and get into your mitochondria to give it the nutrients it needs to rejuvenate and restore, revive, and rebuild. God has put things in plants billions of years ago that when things get low in the human body, consume these plants and you begin to benefit from it, just like the one you made inside. Isn't that amazing? And that is what we have in Restore. We'll talk more about it. The other slide, please. This is our product that is sort of stock, sad to say. Renew brain and body. 60 capsules. So how it works. Rejuvenate uses natural ingredients that are amplified and driven deep into cells and into mitochondria using a proprietary XDS exponential delivery system technology. Ladies and gentlemen, More Mito is the only company that has this exponential delivery system. Like how Kentucky is the only company that have that special spice formula that make people farm line and wait for hours to get that piece of chicken. So just as how they have a special formula that are locked up in a vault better than Fort Knox, that nobody can get it, exponential delivery system is a secret sauce of More Mito. How the company gets the products and the ingredients in these natural plants so small that it can penetrate the cells in your body and find the mitochondria. It's a proprietary technology, thanks to Dr. Bevan Elliott. So Restore works from the inside out, growing mitochondria to increase cellular energy and provide your body with the nutritional resources to restore, rejuvenate, and repair itself. Look at that. The body can repair itself again, and the body is given permission to do that. So the many things that beset you over the last, what, 10, 20, 15, 20 years, some people say 30, 40 years, the body is able now to repair itself physically and emotionally. Isn't that beautiful? Ladies and gentlemen, God be praised. Because we are now at a place we have never been before. XDS delivery system, the most efficient system we have to deliver nutrients to the body to help the body to heal. Now let's go to the next slide, please, and thanks. Now, talk a bit about Restore. Restore is an adaptogenic formulation that is designed to promote and stimulate free natural energy from the mitochondria that can outlast your longest day. Enhance brain ability with the vision and clarity and focus to meet your every challenge. That's all that good news to you. Mood enhancement. Wow, some people's mood are so crazy. The ladies with all these hormones, from period time you see in a period, you always know when a sister gonna have her period because the mood swings. And ladies who are menopausal, the hormone, oh Lord, chaotic, and therefore a lot of mood issues and stress. Deeper, more restorative sleep. Benefit of more mito, restore, you sleep like a well-behaved baby. Cellular detoxification and repair. Wow. So Dr. Joel Furman said we are a weaker version of humans because we don't detox well. Here comes detox again. Here comes to clean out your cells again. Here comes repair again. Immune system enhancement. Anti-parasitic, anti-pathogenic support. The immune system is going to work better to prevent you from being afraid of going on the road and from getting all kind of cold and flu and you know the other things that we won't even call. Your immune system is powered up, therefore your immune system is stronger and it fights more intelligently. The body-wide support from major organ systems, your 12 organ systems begin to work better, so you feel better. And here's this one now, enhanced ability for the body to manage itself and maintain homeostasis. So we are careful to say here, our products don't heal. We don't call any disease name and say this heal of this and heal of that. No. Our claim to fame, we enhance the body's ability for the mitochondria to get younger, stronger, fresher, energetic, and let the mitochondria do what it has been doing from you were a baby, a child, an adolescent, a teenager, and such like. And it returned to proper function. And that is why people are feeling better, getting back some function that they had lost. Eyesight is repaired and restored. The heart is beating better. The brain is thinking better. The liver is working better. The lungs are able to breathe better and take up more oxygen in the lobes of lung. The muscles are working better. The joint pain, the pain is almost diminishing until it's gone. Because the mitochondria, fully powered, is able to perform the function that the mitochondria was designed by God to do. Are you getting it, ladies and gentlemen? This is a beautiful story for such a time as this. You don't have to live with the issues in your tissues. Get your mitochondria right. Launch a rescue mission for your mitochondria, and your mitochondria will restore you. How does that sound? That's too simple. It is. But God's work is very simple work. Fix your mitochondria, and the mitochondria will fix you. Come, give me the next slide, please. And I thank you. Now, there are some superfoods in the mitochondria, in our More Mito Restore product. And these are documented benefits of olive oil, olive leaf, and black seed oil. Anywhere you go to the research on the internet, what it does, excessive fatigue relief. A lot of persons pop down. If you're at work, niggeritis kill you. 2, 3 o'clock. You're dying to go home, to go sleep. The boss catch you sleeping again. So you have to drink a 5, 6 cup of coffee, eat something sweet to power up yourself. It's false artificial energy from sugar. It helps her with fatigue relief, healthy blood sugar support. Who likes that? Along with healthy blood pressure support, heart and cardiovascular support. Look at that. Look at that. Your heart is failing. Here comes the hero of your heart and blood vessels to give you cardiovascular support. General major organ support. Which organ is failing you? Which organ are you concerned about? Which organ the doctors have been watching for the last 5 or 10 years? Support it. That when you go back to the doctor say, what you doing? And the doctor say, I might have to take you off of these medications, because that organ is working so well now. I don't need to give it any boost from outside because whatever is happening on the inside is fixing it. Isn't that beautiful? Ladies and gentlemen, weight loss. Weight loss. A lot of us trying to get our weight situation. We do all kind of gymnastics. We take pills, potions, lotions, and things from the ocean. We rub our belly, we run up and down, all kind of things. And the weight, instead of go away, the more it come on. Because the mitochondria and the microbiome that manages your weight is malfunctioning. And you cannot do it without the microbiome and the mitochondria that is in charge of the metabolic functions of the body. So yes, people get weight loss benefits. Healthy hair, youthful skin, bouncing hair, beautiful hair, and the skin is glowing, plump and fresh. Antiparasitic, antipathogenic benefit. So viruses, bad bacteria, fungus, mold, etc., that attack us. You're bulletproof yourself because your immune system is stronger. And cholesterol improvement. So the liver not producing excessive amount of cholesterol anymore. Why? Because the body-wide inflammation is reduced by these powerful natural things that God has made. And therefore, you don't need to be on cholesterol medication anymore because doctor said, no, sir, your cholesterol is normal, better than baby, and he take you off some of the medication. So you don't come off, but the doctor take you off. Thanks a lot to say that. The next slide, please, and thanks. So the benefits of Restore can be easily, be essentially important to those experiencing an extreme energy deficit, as I was saying. Athletes striving to perform better, no problem with water. Those who have occupation that require a lot of problem solving abilities, and you know some of those, the lawyers, the economists, the accountant, the teachers, the police, and you can name a few other persons, need to do critical thinking. Here comes help for the brain. Working moms and dad, because our parents are stressed out these days, running and dealing with traffic, running from one place to the other to pick up the children and so on, and make ends meet, because some of us have more than one job, yeah. And anyone who just want to be healthy, you don't have to be sick to use Momita product. You take it because you don't want to get sick. So don't say, well, me healthy, so don't have to think about Momita product. No. A machine that is never broken will always outperform a machine broken and repaired. So don't wait until you see something, feel something, sense something, be proactive. Something is always going on. So take something to prevent the issues in your tissues. Then when it happens, you run up and down like a headless fowl to try and get your health back. And when you lose it, it costs your arm and a leg to get it back, so prevent it. Next slide, please, and thanks. So what should I expect and how quickly does it work? Some report same-day result. We don't sell that very often because we don't know all that you are dealing with. Because some persons on medication for quite a while, honestly speaking, 20, 25, 30 years. You may not get the immediacy of benefit like somebody who is in their 20s and 30s and only have 1 or 2 minor issues. So you might have to work with the products for a longer period of time because the disease has been rocking your body and has been messing you up for longer. Am I reasonable with that? But most people report benefit in days or weeks. But bless it and take it and see what God do for you. In some instances, signs that the body is detoxifying, meaning that you may go to the bathroom and your deposits are a little more healthy and strong because some things that have been clogged up in the colon, etc., for a period of time is now being released. And therefore, you might go to the bathroom a little more frequently. Not talking about diarrhea, but when you go, you know there is a flow, not Digicel, if somebody get that. Others may take months or more, especially depending on the level of detoxification and so on. Those with complex health situations, that's what I'm talking about, including ones involving, part of my thing is blocked. Let me see if I can move it. Okay. Those with complex health issues, including ones involved in medication, because some of us are on medications for a period of time. And the level of damage that might have been done to your mitochondria might need to take a little longer time for the mitochondria to be restored. And other supplements be taken, because we take a lot of things, bush medicine, and all kind of things. So we have to be patient. The conventional wisdom is to allow at least 3 months to give any nutraceutical a fair test. 90 days. So we say take the 90-day, more mito, back to health challenge. 90 days is a starting period because we're still living in the sick world with the poor air quality, bad water quality. Food, no, it don't even qualify to be called food. We're taking medication still, and we still have negative people around us. And you turn on the news and it's bad. So we have to be able to match. Here are, okay, yes, the ingredients in Restore. Take a snapshot. Take a picture of this. It's 44 of them. Pick your choice. All of them nice. The good thing, you get all of them. And here's what. Many of these ingredients you don't get in everyday food. So when you consume this, your microbiome, which represent the bacteria in your gut, the good ones, and the mitochondria are happy because it is getting nutrients that you don't normally get every day. Therefore, the body can do more because you give it more. Am I making sense? So look at this. Bless up your body with this, my friend. Next slide, please, and thanks. About the Rejuvenate now. Rejuvenate is great for anything that causes you to itch, scratch, have breakout, or irritates you. Of course, those who use these harsh soaps with all these parabens and things in them, when you have your bath, your skin itch, are irritated. When you use the Rejuvenate, it diminishes it and may not even experience it. Next slide, please, and thanks. So other conditions like joint pain and discomfort, just massage it, the Rejuvenate into those areas. Random bumps and breakouts. Fine lines, oh, look at that. No Botox injection. Fine lines and wrinkles, they gradually diminishes and you are looking younger, fresher, more youthful, and you love the skin that you're in. The sunburns or sun damage, even decades old, may begin to fade. Burns, cuts, and bruises, insect bites, rub it on it, dandruff and other scalp issues. People are reporting an amazing benefit. Rub it on the scalp, bald spots, alopecia, ears start to go back for many people. What will it do for you? Bless it and take it and see what it will do for you. Next slide, please, and thank you. So scars, moles, warts, skin tag. People use it as a natural deodorant, put it on their arm, instead of the toxic ones that are made from different harmful chemicals. Did I say natural deodorant? I repeat it because you wonder if I made a mistake. Natural hairstyling. Many ladies who use it to style their hair report improved benefit. The split ends don't split so much anymore and things of that nature. Okay. Fresher looking skin, repair damage, sore, tired eyes. So you massage it on the eyelids, you Rejuvenate, and you realize that not only it helps with your tired eyes, but it helps with macular degeneration. Some say it helps them with glaucoma, cataract. The place was bright up. People say, boy, I can't find my glasses, and I don't even need to look for it because I'm reading small things without my glasses. Some persons put it up in their nostrils and help with sinus-related problems. Yes, this is good news for you. Yes, you're going to love the experience. Bless it and use it. Help with sinus issues too. Anything else, please? Next slide. So the benefits of Rejuvenate. You saw many benefits again. If you want fresher, younger looking skin, want natural alternative to medication for discomfort, want to sharpen vision and to get quick relief from eye strain, if you want to pursue a vigorous athletic workout, you just want to be as healthy as possible with less emotional stress and physical discomfort. Rejuvenate, you use it. Anywhere you find pain and strain, massage it in the joint. If it's head pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, sciatic nerve issues, hip pain, how about knee pain? Persons who need to do knee replacement are reporting good benefits. Ankle pain, swelling in the feet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's amazing. Just want to be as healthy as possible. Here's a product you need to use. Next slide, please, and thanks. How to take Rejuvenate. Thoroughly massage Rejuvenate into and around the affected areas. Reapply multiple times as needed per day. Continue to use even after the discomfort is gone for a more complete recovery. Rejuvenate can be used topically in combination with the Ultra Mita Restore. So what some persons do is pour a little Restore in the Rejuvenate, and they swear that it intensifies. Like Batman and Robin are working together to fix that problem you have somewhere there, your pain and your misery. Some like to put a teaspoon or so of Restore in the jar of Rejuvenate when they first open it and shake it up or stir it in. It seeks to give their skin an extra special glow. So that is a strategy. Combine them, but Dr. Samuel said, you don't really have to do it, but you can if you want to. Other slide, please. What should I expect? Oh, and some part is missing. Expect, does it work? For some issues, results can be seen within minutes. Yeah, we said some of these already. So, yes, and these are some of the 22 ingredients to be found in Rejuvenate. Take a screenshot. Powerful, powerful. Yes. So the questions are, the brain and body, we could let the brain and body stay. Is your vision as good as it used to be? You might say, no, sir. From how long my wear glasses and my eyes getting dark. Do you have less strength and stamina than you did when you were younger? Most people are going to say yes. Can you remember things as well as you once did? I'm looking for my glasses and they're on my face. Is your mind as sharp? Not really. How is it? Has it become more difficult to maintain your blood pressure and blood sugar or proper weight? Some persons will say. Is your immune system as strong as it once was? No, sir. Everything will blow me catch cold. Do you bounce back from injury or illness as quickly as you once did, or does it take longer? Why it takes so long nowadays, I wonder if it's going to get better. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can have different experiences now. The brain, I look at the brain and body is there, so it helps to heighten the performance of the other products. It also has the XDS technology to strengthen the mitochondria. And these are the 16 ingredients in the brain and body. So you might want to take up an image of it, a picture of it, so you can study them in the meantime. Some of these words are so long, you have to put some Restore under your tongue before you can try to pronounce them. But they are all natural. They are all good. Thank you. Next slide, please, and thanks. Hey, we're getting there. Cause and effects. Mitochondrial deficit equal mitochondrial defect. The mitochondria that God gave you to function well in modern day life has become more damaged more quickly. And therefore, you're going to struggle with your health, causing inflammation, excessive oxidative stress, and free radical damage. Causes disease, and you know the diseases, and causes pain. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you suffering from? Many people who used to suffer from the things they are now suffering from, they are saying, I feel like running, skipping. Praise the Lord for what he has done for me. He has set my spirit free. Many people are saying, so long, bye-bye to diabetes, high blood pressure, pain, even cancer, HIV and AIDS, people with memory issues, children who are autistic, children who have different failure to thrive problems, gut issues. Many children are living happy, better quality lives, just as adults are. Ladies and gentlemen, get your products. And we are going to tell you now, the next slide will tell you. So get back to the person that invited you. Get their personal website. Click on it, register for free. Nothing beats free. Company doesn't charge you like other companies. When you go and get your own website, you see information about the company, about the products, the ingredients, testimonials, mad testimonials till you can't done them all. And you are able to hear the corporate calls and the leaders and owners and founders of the company, like Mr. Roger Hill, Dale Bonet, and Bevan Elliott, that make surprise calls and answer something. And other powerful doctors are there explaining to you on the call how the products work and people getting benefits. You feel like you get goose pimples. You feel like your head a swell, like I said, dopey. And you can't believe that people getting these benefits today. Like Jesus come back and touching people's lives. But get your experience, man. You're suffering too long. But there is something. We can't guarantee you anything, but get it, bless it, take it, and see what result Jesus gives to you. I think this is the end of the slides. Lady Nadine, thank you. You are being so helpful. I thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this before I bring on Lady Marvel to do the Q&A, because people are wondering, where this product make? It's made in America. It's an American company that makes it. Momaito, Washington, USA. And you're wondering, but how them alone have this product? I could give you a suggestion. Dr. Bevan Elliott, our scientist, research and development person, he realized that his family and friends and neighbors, co-workers were dying so frequently and suffering from disease. So as a scientist, as a humble Christian, he said, Lord, help me to make a product that will help people to die of old age and not just to die from disease. And he went on this 9 years journey with the Lord. And he said, the Lord told him which ingredients to use, what quantity to target the mitochondria. How do I get there? He's a nanotechnologist, but the Lord taught him exponential delivery system, smaller than nano. And that is why we have a delivery system that no other company, not even the medical system, no scientists of the tens and thousands of scientists and the hundreds of universities does not have the delivery system and technology. And our people call it the product technology, because you can't just call this product, it sounds ordinary like other things. The product technology with a sense of more might of pride. The product technology that does more because God has put more in it with a humble scientist who wanted to help people to die of old age. He was thinking about you and your family and friends die from old age and not to keep on dying from these dreaded diseases that shortens your life. You die too early, age too fast, suffer too much, die and live impoverished, and then you die bankrupt. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, those days are over because the Lord has stepped in. Thank you for allowing me to share with you. The Q&A, so Lady Marvel, will you be so kind to step in and conduct this section? And thank you.
So if anybody have any questions or anything they want to say, please, I'm begging you to raise your hand like Queen Nurse is doing. So you have to press the reactions button. It's the one with the heart on top of it. And it will give you an offer to raise your hand. The very top one will say raise hand. So you can just do that, okay? I appreciate so much your patience and for participating. Queen Ursi, you can open your mic. No? Maybe
Yes,
not.
please. Thank you.
Okay.
Dr. Clive, I have a question.
Yes.
I heard you talk about going to the bathroom, and are you seeing sinkers or swimmers or floaters?
Mm-hmm.
What is the difference between the swimmers and the sinkers?
Oh, yeah, when I said it, I read an article and the doctor was giving the difference. Let me sharpen my memory on it before I comment, because he did say which one is good, but I'm not recalling because it's something I should have looked at before I came on the call and I
Sinking.
was not able to. So
It's
the good one, I just need to clarify
sink.
before I made my thing.
It has to
Okay.
sink. If it floats, that means it's oily. So it floats. So it
Yeah.
should be sinking. Can
So
anybody
you're
hear me?
saying,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
Marva,
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
saying if it's sinking, it's good. If it's floating,
Yes.
it's oily.
Yes.
Yeah, some issues might be there. It's flow, but as I say, I prefer to err on the side of caution.
Yes,
But I think
please.
Marva is right. Yes, sir.
I'll wait to hear your verdict, Dr. Clive.
Yes,
Just,
Lord Harris, Wednesday.
yeah,
Thank you for asking. Yes.
thank you.
Yes, please. Okay.
I don't see any other hands up. You can write in the chat.
So as Lady Ursa mentioned about the bathroom experience, it's a very important part of your health regime. You pay attention to what happens in the bathroom, and it will improve your health. And something I said the last time, that the bacteria are so important to your health. That is them helping to use the bathroom, not the bacteria. 60% of your stool is comprised of bacteria that takes the logs down the river and deposit in the ocean. And 60% of the composition of your feces is bacteria. It's amazing. And that is why so much information is in it. Let me share this part with you. You might like, I find it interesting. There are some dignitaries, some movie stars, money people, that when they travel to overseas countries, they walk with a little assistant. That person's job is when they go to the bathroom, that they don't allow it to drop in the bowl. They collect it. Don't ask me how to do it, but that's what I'm told. They collect it, they package it nicely and decently, and they return home with it. Because the stool contains so much information. It can tell the scientist or person what kind of medications you're on, like what you are allergic to. And different types of important information is contained in your stool. And that is why some persons are very particular how they use the bathroom when they go certain places. And that little assistant job as one of the persons traveling in the entourage is to collect the stool and don't leave it, because you don't want the enemy to get critical information about important persons in the country, like a prime ministers and presidents. I don't say that everybody do it, but some persons are particular because of so much information that is contained in a stool. Thank you. Anybody else want to say something? Ask a person, give a testimony. Anybody? Okay, if no one, I'll continue to say something. The bacteria in your gut, just part of what is called your microbiome. Your microbiome, the bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoa, archaea, and parasites are so critically important to the operation and health of your body. They are in charge of your human health. Now, the mitochondria is like the blockchain of your health. What do I mean by that? The blockchain gathers and keeps and stores information. Your bacteria has kept information about you from you were a child. Every cough, every cold, every flu, every infection, every irritation, every surgery, every insult, everything that has ever happened to you, the microbes keep a count of it. If your sibling sneezed on you, if you grew up on a farm against growing up in a concrete jungle city, the bacteria contains information that scientists can go in it, in a microbiome, and they can see certain things. So it is so critically important. Your doctor is not going to have this information with you. So please, for heaven's sake, take responsibility to take better care of these microscopic organisms that call your body home, because you do not have your body to yourself. You have travelers with you on your journey, 6 pounds of them, 100 trillion microscopic organisms that do not intend to harm you. They are there to protect you. And the system told us to wage war against them, and you cannot win against bacteria. It's one of the stupidest wars you can wage, because you're like cutting the nose to spite your face. Yeah, they are your human pals. So, ladies and gentlemen, the narrative around here, take care of your small friends, your human pals, because they take care of you. Have you ever heard? Didn't you know? And the same food they call rabbit food. Rabbit food is not for you. It's not really rabbit food, it's bacteria food. And you know what I'm talking about. The cabbage and the lettuce and the different type of leaf, green leaf things, them, the vegetables that you don't like, it's not for your taste buds. You can't only eat to satisfy the needs of your taste buds. You have to eat things because it is intelligent to do, and the body is too intelligent not to feed it intelligently. Man cannot make food and medicine intelligent enough to run a triple intelligent body because you have human DNA, microbial DNA, including mitochondrial DNA, and you can make something to fit into all of that chemistry and complexity of what man is. No, sir. You're not, if you've lived about 1,000 years, you can't know as much as God does to put these things in plants that becomes your food and becomes your medicine. We never bright, so we never take big class. God alone should make man's food and man's medicine. Hope you agree with me.
Amen.
Because we poison ourselves with the food we call food. It look like food, smell like food, even taste like food, but it's not food. Fake, artificial. The body does not recognize anything fake and anything artificial. It wants what? Authentic stuff. What if I'm making sense to anybody this evening? Be careful how you put artificial, even for your motor car. Your mechanic say, buy the original, genuine Toyota part. For example, a Honda part or Mazda part. Because when they buy generic types, they don't fit as perfectly and cause problem with your front end, problem in the engine. It's cheaper. But you know what happens with cheap? It becomes expensive. So, ladies and gentlemen, always go for God's information. Always go for what God makes. You can't lose when you go for God's food. So curb your appetite. And grandma would say, well, sweet, none it good. I'll go run belly. What did she mean? Anybody?
When sweet now, but not only sweet later.
Look at that. Look at that. Look, and she said, well, you can dig, you got to dig you dig in the grave with your own teeth. You think that's easy? She not have plenty of words like those of us who go university and big school, you know. But granny condense it, and you have to learn to pick sense out of nonsense. Huh? How your mouth long so? Is it alligator or the crocodile? Which one of them mouth long? I was trying to remember. And said, Bamba, yeah, go, and you will see. Your mouth are gonna get long too. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Now I think somebody raised their hand, sister.
Wendy.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
This is the first time I am on with this meeting.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. What I wanted to know is what is the dosage for the restore and how often do you use it?
Okay.
Like per day.
All right, good. Thanks for asking. Good question. Now, according to what you are trying to fix, will determine how intense you fight it. How intensely you fight it. Because if somebody has cancer and other chronic diseases, they may take more than somebody who may be having pain or having memory issue. Because you have to fight it at the level of significance and threat to your body. So some persons, according to what you're fighting, and you may or may not disclose it on this call, you don't have to. You may have to take 4 milliliters. A dose is 4 milliliters.
Okay.
So 1 milliliter comes up in each drop of food, and 4 of that makes a dose. Some persons might need to take 2 per day, 3 per day, which is 12 drop of food. Some persons can get by on 4, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. If you don't sleep well, you might want to make sure you take it before you go to bed, at least 2. But if you take a lot, it won't do any harm. The only consideration in terms of economics, you might need to buy more. But the truth be told, if you pass 40, you pass halfway, you're 35,000 days that each one of us are expected to live. So it's a good time to do an inventory and spruce up the body I don't know if you know the Jamaican term. You want to make sure that the body gets the nutrients it is asking for. Because we're
Right.
not getting the right amount of things from our food, and then we are bombarded with toxins and chemicals and parasites and insects and all kind of different other man-made toxins and chemicals. So we want to take a lot of it. The loading dose for some of us might need to be more than others. But if we talk one away, we can share that with you, or the person who invited you to the call can do that with you. But it varies. But it's not toxic. The product is not
Okay.
toxic. So you can't overdose.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, like so a person who might be dealing with multiple, should I say, 2 or 3 things that is going on in the body. Like some people have high blood pressure, some people have hypertension, some people may have like sickle cell anemia. You know,
Yes.
they have all
Yes.
those things going on with the body at the same time.
True.
You're looking at taking more than this before.
Yes. Yes. You might want to take
Right.
12, even 16 per day, even
Okay.
for the first week or two, and
Right.
then you taper it off gradually until there are signs of
Of
improvement
improvement.
you maintain. Because some people want to know how quickly they can come off it. But you live in the same world that make you sick. So you need a buffer. You need a
Yeah.
shock absorber to keep you, a bulletproof vest, a bulletproof. You know what I'm saying to you? So this is what has come, and this is what God has sent to give us some appropriate response to, because modern day life has become an assault on the human body.
Yes. Okay.
We have something.
Could it be taken, if somebody who have cancer, could it be taken while they are doing chemotherapy?
Yes.
Will it will help in going through that process?
It can be yes or no, according to your philosophy and your feelings. Some people say wait until the round of chemotherapy is finished. Some people say use it because it helps to minimize some of the effects of the chemotherapy.
Effects, right.
Yes, the bad
Right.
feeling, the loss of hair, and other type of different things, the weakness in the body and the muscles. So it helps to mitigate that you go through that experience better. So your oncologist will, and you will decide on whether or not you go through the chemotherapy, or you just decide on your own, you know, or if they say to you, my chemotherapy is going to start in the next 6 weeks, 2 months, try the products and see if it might even mitigate
What
the need.
improvement?
Look at that,
Yeah.
look at that, look at that, yes. Yeah, man. So it's something important. If you hear some testimonies, my friend, as it relates to cancer, tumors,
Yeah.
whether it be benign or it be cancer, it's a judgment. It's amazing what benefit people are getting.
Okay, then. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. And please come again.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to raise their hand or say something to the doctor, or have a testimony or a comment? We're not going to stay too long since we're having some technical issues.
Yeah,
But
we
we're
don't. The glitches are anything in the room, we believe, anything in the chat room, I'm checking. Oh, 1 and 2 things are there. Are you able to read them, please? All right.
What can I use?
So is it Marlon one you're looking at?
Mario. Or
MARL
another one.
is asking. Unless are you above that? Good evening. Will this treatment affect my medication like monthly penicillin? Are you above that or below that one, please?
The one I was saying was below that, but okay.
All right, let's take that and then come down the line then. Can we do that?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so penicillin. Okay. You can take it along with penicillin. If a doctor believes you need to be on it, you can take it. But you might want to inform your doctor that you are going to use this product, how compatible you believe it may be with this product, so that everybody know what everybody is doing. So you might want to do that. Please? Is that reasonable? All right, thanks. The second one, what is the approximate cost for a series of Restore to see changes. All right. Now, it's sort of complicated because we don't know what you're trying to fix. But we say give your body 3 months. Each month supply, we can reasonably say will cost $150. Because for that, the basic average package is 1 restore and 2 rejuvenate. So what the company does, usually 1 bottle of restore is $110. 1 rejuvenate is $60. But if you buy the bundle, that's when our combo, you want to say, they give you $200 value US for $150. So you get a restore, rejuvenate. I want to say a free rejuvenate there. So a lot of people like to purchase the products for themselves. So and then so that's $150 per month for 3 months, you're less than $500 US. I hope you see the calculation and that is reasonable. Is that okay, Marva?
Yes, it is. I was in the back office today looking at the products, and I saw one. I think it's a number 4. It has 1 restore, a regular restore, 1 pet life restore, and 1 of the rejuvenate. And because we know that the pet life is really for humans, but we took out some of the things that the pets can't use, but it still works very well
That's
for
what I
us.
use.
Yeah. So
Pet
if somebody's looking for more restore, I would suggest that one.
Okay, can we go to this one now? It has 1 and 2 questions in it. What can I use to help with my eyes? The doctor claims it is glaucoma. They are blurry, and the second. So okay, so let's deal with that part first. Persons use rejuvenate to massage it on the eyelids and the temples to help with that. So because the skin of the eye is the thinnest skin that you have, it penetrates it like it does any part of the skin, and it's able to affect your eyes positively because your eyes have a lot of mitochondria in it. Therefore, like the brain and the heart, it stands to benefit from it. It might be quickly, immediately, or exponentially, eventually. So the eyes benefit, and persons have testified for glaucoma, cataract, macular degeneration, floaters. Some even say detached retina, but we are very careful about some of those things because not everybody may get those dramatic benefits because some persons have done laser treatments and take serious rounds of medications and other manipulations. So it may vary. So yes, it helps with eye-related strains and things. And the second part, and I also dealing with renal failure and I do dialysis. Now I may answer this question with a testimony we have from a gentleman in the room. He has been on dialysis for 9 years. Part of his challenge, he could not urinate from his penis. And for 9 years, wasn't able to do that. On the product for a period of time, need to refresh myself for like how long, but for a period of time, he was able to urinate. What is it? Yes, he was able to urinate from his organ. And eventually, those persons who have him on dialysis say that you don't need to be doing dialysis 3 times a week anymore. Cutting on to 2, the last time I heard he's now on 1 for the week. So I don't know if that is exciting to you or give you any hope or answer your question. But yes, it helps people who need to be dialyzed in this particular way. And we say, we don't know what experience you're going to have, but if you're able to try it, see what happens for you to try. Thank you.
Okay. That's it in there. So I'm just going back up to see if I
Yes.
missed anything. There.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, while we look at the chat, quite a few persons are
I don't
posting.
see anything.
Yeah,
I
we
think
had a look at challenge earlier and so on,
so if you did put something in and it dropped out, you can put it back in, or you can raise your hand and speak openly. Oh, Oh,
Oh,
is
the person posted the thing again?
Oh,
Wendy's
yeah,
hand?
it's me again, Wendy. Okay,
Okay.
now I can go ahead, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. I have, no, he spoke about the eyes. Um, I've been wearing glasses from since I was in primary school,
Mhm.
and I'm in my 50s now. When I went to get this change of the glasses last month, I think it was, no, in July, the doctor said my eye has gotten so bad that the jump it made that wasn't as how it did usually in the years before. And I really realized that I'm seeing different through the eye. Now, the person told me that I have cataract that is there. No, yes, the doctor spoke about using the cream. I think it's a cream, right?
Yeah.
On your eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm realizing that my vision is blurry, and they say it's cataract that is there, but they say in the beginning stages. But my vision is blurry, and I'm not seeing how I used to see before. So like if I'm sitting watching the television, there are certain writings that will come up and I can't see it, which was only a few months ago I was able to read everything that would come up, you know. So the cream that you're saying to put on the eye, can I put that like more than once for the day? Okay, like if I put it in the morning time and I probably would have washed it out, or I probably would have perspired and stuff like that, can I put it on again?
Yes.
And can I put it on like before I go to bed, put another set, that kind of a thing?
Yes, please. What is happening, that the products are so natural that, as you heard me said earlier, people use it as an underarm deodorant to
Yes, I heard
prevent, keep on using those deodorants with the toxic stuff in it. So they use it
it.
as an underarm deodorant. People don't tend to have so much smell and odor as when they don't use it, because it like balances the bacteria under the arm and allow you to function without any
Okay.
emotion. Even people don't work out, test it, and they say, wow, this is amazing. They use it
Okay.
as a toothpaste. Any gum-related disorder, condition, it tend to help with bleeding gum, gingivitis, the gum that goes over the teeth and all those things sometimes too. It helps to normalize things, and even the odor from the mouth freshens. And this allows me to say this quickly. Don't use mouthwash.
Mm.
Oh,
Don't use
okay.
toothpaste with fluoride. The most toxic aisle in the supermarket is the aisle that has fluoride in it. And you know which aisle that. They tell us that fluoride is good from a long time, but they have been far from being honest with us. The system has lied to us about many things, but we're not done again when I begin but again. So it can be used as your lotion. So when people use it, they don't know how to use it, need to use the toxic lotion and other skin type products so much anymore, because
Right.
the skin feels better, looks better, glowing, firm and plumper and healthier. So now when you rub it on the eye, you can do that 5, 10, 20 times a day.
Okay.
Rub it on the eyelid.
Okay. Right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so you can use it. So it's very natural. And the more you use it, the more likely you are to see benefits.
Okay. Now I also have these dark spots. I had an leg ulcer, and the foot got dark around the area. It helps with dark spots as well. The whole, if I rub it a few times a day with that, the whole area would start to get back light.
Yes, there's an image we have sometimes we circulate. Somebody has diabetic feet, just like that. The leg, one of the leg became so dark, and the person is clear colored. And within 24 hours, the person saw some difference. And
Okay.
we don't say it's going to be as dramatic for you, but certainly we're saying yes, it will affect the skin color and help to remove some of those unsightly things and help your foot
Yeah.
to look like and function the way it's supposed to function. Even with swelling of the feet and unsightly things, just massage it. Don't just put it on and leave it. Take your time. Massage it in, massage it in, massage it in, and pamper yourself. Treat yourself. Have a bath. And anything and anywhere on your skin. Anything
Yes.
you like, rub it on it. Anything painful, rub it on it. Anything
Oh,
unsightly,
okay.
rub it on it. Fine lines and wrinkles, rub it on it. After a while, when they get up in the morning, you see him when he's going to sing. When I look in the mirror, there's a stranger in my house.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
You're
Thank you.
most
Thank
welcome.
you,
Yes,
Wendy.
yes.
Anna has her hand up. Are you able to open? Okay,
Blessed Monday evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Dr. Hyde,
Yes, please.
for the person who did not use the first dosage correctly, what do you suggest? Do you suggest that you restart, or what?
Let's continue. According to what you're trying to fix, if it requires that you use more based upon what we are saying, just continue to use more. So you continue, not a matter of restarting. Take more. The only thing that will happen is that you buy more, which is not a bad investment because it's not an expense when you invest in your health. It's an investment. Yes, so just use more and continue from where you are.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for asking.
yeah. Anyone else? Any questions? Oh, Anna's back.
No,
Anna?
I was trying to lower my hand. I'm sorry.
Okay, you did. I'll do it for you then.
All right. So let us go back to these questions in the chat now. Can I go there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How can I obtain these products? Usually we say, get back to the person who had the privilege of inviting you to the call. We thank you that you came on the call because you could be doing something else. And basically, because you're asking about the product, you seem to like the product. Get back to them. What they're going to do, they're going to shoot you or send you their website. You go on it, you register for free, and you will see the beautiful universe of information that is contained in your website. And then you purchase products from your own website that's unique to you. So when they go back to the person, they're given any more detail. Thanks. And I was diagnosed with cataract, and I'm using it on my eyes daily, at least 3 times. All right, some person is saying that. Good. Hello, good evening. Thanks for this well-needed information. Listen, from Canada, how do I get in touch with? Stop there. Oh, you know that person, you guess who it is, mother? Or just get back to the person in
Yes.
Canada that invited you to come to the call. And oh, I was looking at the bottom of it. How do I get in touch with someone to order the products? As I didn't hear you mention a website. Probably missed it. Oh, yes. So the person who invited you will be kind enough to share their website with you. And that is where you go to make a purchase. Yes. How do I get registered? Same thing. Oh, Carl Bent. I know that name, Carl Bent. Thanks for asking, Sir Carl. Yeah, man. So you contact the person, that may be me. I hope I'm the person who invited you. And I share with you my website. You go there, you enroll for free, and you get so much information there about the company, about the product, testimonials. You're going to hear some testimonies that you're going to think about a lot of friends and family that need to benefit from it. And God is going to bless you if you bless them by giving them the information. And then that same website allows you to purchase products, and it is sent to you. According to where you're at, you might need to make some particular arrangements. Thanks.
So you have to register as a referring customer.
Referring customer.
Yes. And after you've registered, you have to go check your email. You'll get one from admin, and it will ask you to go in and confirm your email. You have 2 hours to do that. Okay?
Hey. Wow. Right. So is this it? Anybody else feel they need to ask a question for clarification? Anybody need to type something in the room? Because in the next few minutes, we will close the call because, you know. Okay, so Carl, thank you. Yes, because, you know, we have had you on for quite a while. We thank you for staying the length of time. But ladies and gentlemen, God is doing something.
Amen.
The psalmist said, this is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. What the Lord has given to us in more might. Just when you thought you have seen it all, and you have heard it all, Never before are products so powerful, available to so many people at such a reasonable price. When I say reasonable, unlike other products that cost an arm and a leg, this may cost you toes and fingers. But it costs you something, but not as much as one time. And the benefits you get from getting the mitochondria right is amazing. Okay,
To get some compensation, I can help you, pay for the next order, stuff like that.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's something I'm reading from the chat room. Before let me go back to the chat because I was looking at something. Two things. We want to wish Lady Pudencia happy birthday. So as time go on, you can text and type in the chat room. Happy birthday, Sister Pudencia. She's one of our faithful stalwarts, and we thank her. Which island you're from again, Lady Pudencia? What a bad boy. I can't remember. Look at that. No. But please forgive me. But Lady Pudencia is a faithful soul. God bless her. Beautiful human being. And thank you for being the person you are and touching so many lives with more might. Is it easy to reach the Cayman Islands? Wow. Talk to the person who invited you. Let's see what strategy persons have used. Because the Cayman Island is a bit tricky, but let us see how we can undo that trick. Can I register an order immediately? Yes, please. But there was somebody who asked, oh yes, it's up here. Is there a time limit between registration and purchasing of the products? Oh, thank you for asking. No. The timeline is the 2-hour period. You need to go on and look at your email and confirm it. But you can look at the products for as long as you want to look at it and then purchase the products when they're ready. What some persons do, they register, buy the product, and study while they benefit from the product. So they get the benefits of the information and the transformation going on at the same time. But thank you for asking that question, Dr. Lorna. Bless your soul. Anybody else? Anything we have missed? Yes, I think we have done it. But I don't have my birthday singing voice, so I don't know who can raise the happy birthday song to sing for Lady Pudencia. Pastor Barbara, are you able? I know you have a good voice. Are you able to help us to get it going? Or anybody else who's confident?
Good night. Good night.
Hey, Pastor Barbara. Thank you
Happy
for
birthday again
highlighting your sister. Yes.
Yes, happy birthday again to my sister from another mother, all the way from Anguilla,
Anguilla, man.
Lady Pudencia Richardson.
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I wish I could sing this in reggae style, but I don't have any music. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lady Pudencia. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the Canadian version now? Yes, please.
Give us the French. Give us the French.
Bon fête à toi. Bon fête à toi. Bon fête, bon fête. Bon fête à toi. That's it.
Great. Thank you so much. Okay. I want to recognize the presence of Pastor Batik. Quite a gentleman he is. He's my friend. And we are happy to share the information. Pastor Batik, sir, do you wish to say any greetings, please, and thanks, please, sir? Are you able to? Pastor Damian Batik. Yes, he, I don't see him opening the mic, so probably is doing other things. But we thank you, Reverend Batik, for the role that you are playing in sensitizing for many persons to the information and the solution that the Lord has sent for us. Keep up the good work. May the Lord bless your family. May the Lord bless your ministry. And may He continue to bless you so much. So from Anne-Marie, Lady Ursi first. Oh, Anne-Marie saying happy birthday to Sister Prudencia. But Lady Ursi, your hand is up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
I have a version of happy birthday.
Okay. All right.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey,
Happy birthday to you.
hey.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, we love you. We do. We love you. We do. Oh, yes, we love you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey.
Hey, Lady Ursi, I'm sure if Lady Prudencia wasn't having a beautiful day, you turn on the light, man, and her
Oh, my God.
birthday is power. Thank you.
I think
All
she's
this,
surrendering. She has her hand
bless
up.
you. Lady Prudencia, lady of the moment. Please open up. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good
Yes.
evening,
Good
everyone. I
evening.
want to say thank you so much to you, Dr. Clive, Barbara, Sister Ursi, Pastor Barbara, and everyone on the call. Thanks so much for the happy birthday greeting. Thank you. God bless.
God bless you
Okay.
too.
As you go, Lady Prudencia, I give this little bit blessings to you. May you live as long as you want, but may you not want as long as you live in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen.
I receive it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yes, yes. Always good to have you. We celebrate life around here. Thank you.
Amen.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we may have the people sending happy birthday greetings to the room. Lady Joy, Darius, thank you, Joy. I think we may have come to the end of this call. We don't want to necessarily stretch it out more than we need to. Hope that we have answered the questions that you have asked. And we thank you for coming on, clarifying issues. But whatever happens, get back to the person who invited you, tell them thanks for inviting you, and get the product. We're not hyping the products around here. We are speaking from our heart. We are very happy that the Lord has given us something. And there's an Asian proverb that says, if somebody shared some information with you and you benefit from it, you have a moral obligation to share it with somebody else. So it is like that. We have a moral obligation. We do it because it is a good thing to do as a citizen. It's a good thing to do as a Christian. It's a good thing to do as one human being to another human, to save somebody time, save them money, save them energy, save them pain, save them money, and save you so much discomfort. Ladies and gentlemen, you can expect to have a better quality of life. You're not only concerned about lifespan, but now you can include health span, die of old age, and not die from the disease
That's it.
beset your
Amen.
family. In Jesus'
Amen.
name.
Amen.